hope the ball doesn't come crashing over here, but poor man's commish here trying to do this post-practice report. As you know from the last video, they're doing some scrimmaging here. Let me try this, because I'm gonna also do a video audio type thing on my other phone, because Twitch is unreliable. Man. All right, here we go. I'm not gonna go thing, but we'll just do it through Twitch and hope for the best. Okay, so today we had another round of practice, and here are some of the. At least I'm here on the Warriors bench. That makes it a little bit more interesting, but I'm gonna go through and this is more fun, but just show them. That way I can see the ball coming. Okay, let's begin at the beginning. Got in here, the Raptors were doing their stuff in the interview room and at the various podiums. I did not see Jeremy Lin anywhere. I wanted to talk to him. Patrick McCaw was not here. A lot of the bench guys generally were not available for some reason. And so the first guy that started, as you know from the previous live tweet, was Draymond Green. By the way, I don't know who these guys are. I think they're staffers. Either that or local Toronto media. Okay, so Draymond, first big news was someone asked him about him and Drake talking trash, and Draymond said, "We was talking shit. We live in a soft-ass world to where everything is a problem and everything is a major issue." So, no big deal, and it turns out they went to dinner last night. Draymond posted on Instagram that he was walking around Toronto, on the streets of Toronto, and then later I found out that they had dinner at the Cactus Club, because that's where Drake was seen. No video of him with Draymond though, so unfortunately I could not find that for you guys. Then after that, we had Steph Curry at the podium. Someone asked him about being a Splash Brother and being happy about when one of them misses. Actually, first there was a reference to Mark Medina. This goes back to, many weeks ago, probably months ago, when Steph crossed some sort of a milestone with Clay, and there was some sort of neat stat, and he told Mark Medina to make him a poster so that they could put it on their man cave, Steph and Clay. And so he brought that up again today, saying that they should have a poster of some cool stat between him and Clay. But bottom line, it's him and Clay together forever, BFFs type thing, which Steph pretty much reiterated. Steph also said that they make fun of each other when each of them misses something in practice, misses a shot, and we actually had footage of that on our Instagram recently. So if I have time, I'll try and repost that. I probably won't have time, but check our Instagram for that. I think it was 2 posts ago. It was from Rakuten Performance Center, and Steph missed a free throw. Clay looked over and said light bread, which is both a combination of light skin and which is kind of an inside joke that they call each other, in a loving way. And also shortbread, which is a Zaza joke with Clay on shots that they miss. Okay, so moving on, Clay went up to the podium, and up until this point, I decided to just abandon trying to elbow my way in. I'll post a photo of of me. You can do a Where's Waldo, and you can barely see me in the Draymond scrum. It's just nuts. It was nuts. So I left that, looked around, and decided to do some random shots just behind the scenes. There was Bogut, Alfonso, man, who else? Well, then Livingston and Iguodala had their podium ones. I couldn't find Quinn Cook. I wanted to find him. Jordan Bell was with my guy, Ed Con Gabriel from Hong Kong. He's from Hong Kong, so he always does the NBA Global Games in China. He's always the MC, like the Franco Finn of those games. All right, so got Livingston. I got a chance to ask Sean, talk to you now for a little bit. Because there was that Fuck Steph Curry video that came out from Jurassic Park after Game 1. And I thought that, Toronto Raptors fans so far have been known as being nice. Like, the worst thing that I heard inside the arena was, Clay, you're not going to make as many shots tonight, while Clay was warming up. And that's, like, so tame. It's almost laughable. But credit to the Raptors fans. Typically, they are polite and everything, and just not like demeaning. But then after the game by Jurassic Park, well, sure enough, they couldn't contain themselves. They were like, fuck Steph Curry, fuck Steph Curry. A chant broke out. There's video of it out there somewhere that you can find pretty easily. And I just thought, wow, you really want Steph to have a little bit more motivation. Now, if you ask Steph or Draymond, they will tell you that, no, we don't need any more motivation. We shouldn't. That's the standard line that they always give, and that's what they'll give. But I thought I would just probe a little bit, see if Sean had anything to say about it, because Livingston's usually pretty honest about those things when you ask him. And well, he was honest again. He said he hadn't seen it because he's turned off social media completely. So, and I even probed one more time to say, anybody else on the team seen it? And he said, well, I don't really know. So we have a little bit of that footage. Then I went over to Iguodala's spot, and that was crazy as well. But actually, I went to Iguodala before that. So I was kind of pressed for time. Twitch stream wasn't working, so I have a little bit of that. But meanwhile, I went back towards Clay. Boogie wasn't around. Actually, no, I missed the Boogie one. I only caught like the last question, and the Instagram was taking a while to load anyway, so I missed it. So that was the end of that. So they had those 4 interviews going on simultaneously. Show you a little action. And so I missed Boogie, but then I tried to show some video of him and went to the tunnel, and he was cornered by James Ham of NBC Sports Bay Area, who then wrote an article later. So there are some exclusive quotes in there that you can check out, but I just don't know that there's anything really important in there other than him saying that, I'm looking forward to playing more minutes, and what else would he say? So that one's more of I think a reporter